All right, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Allah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Harakak Wadash. Double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, and are worthy of their double honors. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last sections of time. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. All right, I'm coming back at you with another spiritual notification. All right, it's going to be entitled "The Ways of the Lord Are Unsearchable, Unobtainable, and Unexplainable," man. All right, because on this side in these fleshly bodies, all right, we've been given enough to make it out of America and be delivered, but there's so much more that's going to be bestowed upon us in the kingdom of heaven, man. Mysteries, wisdom, all right, it's just only going to expand, man. It's only up from here. This is Sirach 43, and I'm going to start at verse 28. It says, "How shall we be able to magnify him? For he is great above all his works. The Lord is terrible and very great." You see? Because just as much as the Lord's anger and wrath extends, it's just as much the Lord's mercy extends, man. So it's overall righteous judgment, man. It's order in it. That's how the Lord comes, man. The Lord doesn't come partial like this world does, man. All right? But it says, verse 28, "How shall we be able to magnify him? For he is great above all his works. The Lord is terrible and very great, and marvelous is his power. When ye glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as ye can." That's what we do, man, in our captivity. All right? In our captivity, man. Literally in the neck of the enemy, we've come to worship in the Lord, man. And it's all due to the Lord, because ultimately the Lord works his spirit, all right, upon these different kings to allow us to do his works in our captivity. Look what the Lord did to the king of Babylon, man. All right, these are Amalekites. You have their amendments, you have their constitution, which gives us, okay, certain rights, quote unquote, right? Certain rights, but ultimately we were able to prophesy the downfall of this place in the neck of our enemies. It's Baruch 2:32. It says, "And ye shall praise me." I'm gonna start at verse 31 and verse 30. "For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people." Right, our people don't want to apply their hearts and their minds to wisdom, man. Our people don't want to give credit to the Most High's ways being unsearchable, unobtainable, unexplainable, man. And that's giving glory to the Most High. They rather give glory unto Esau and say, "Wow, man, Esau's space system is far out. Esau's legal system is far out, man. It's so amazing. I just want to get deep and indulgent into it." No, man, you chase wisdom. That's what we do every day, man. That's what we do when we present our body as a living sacrifice. We run that race, man, for that penny that the Lord is going to give us, man. And more wisdom. That's what we're ultimately chasing. More wisdom, more knowledge, more understanding, more breakdowns, man. All right? More simplicity. But it says, Baruch 2:31, it says, the latter and the 30, "Because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves." You see? So that's a miracle the Lord is working. All right? Us remembering ourselves in the captivity, man. Because for so long it was beaten into us that we were all these other nations that are heathens, man. Starting with Esau, Edom. We liken unto ourselves taking on to the coattails of these other nations, man, serving their gods and their power. But what did the Lord pour out that ultimately brought us back and snapped us back into reality? It's wisdom, man. All right? Because the Lord ultimately is above us, man. His ways are unsearchable, unobtainable, unexplainable, man. So he's able to perform such a work in the planet Earth. All right? But it says, verse 31, "And shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name." You see? So when all this hell is going on, you're going to have those that are praising the Lord in the land of their captivity, when you have those around them cleaving onto these other nations, man, believing that they're Moabites, believing that they're Ammonites, all right, believing that they're Elamites, man. All these other nations except the Lord's chosen people, man. All right? But it says, verse 33, "And return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the ways of their fathers, which sin before the Lord." That's right, man. And that's why we're ultimately in this position right now, man. Being brought to a low state, being brought where our wisdom that knowledge and understanding was taken from us. We were discontinued from it. All right. But the Lord brought us back to it. And now we remember the sins of our fathers. Therefore, we know that that was us in those positions, man. The reincarnation doing all those things, man. So we have ourselves to blame for this, man. But at the same time, all right, we give glory unto the Most High in his ways, man. All right. It's Job 5:8. It says, I will seek unto the Most High, and unto the Most High would I commit my cause, which doeth great things and unsearchable. You see? Back in that Sirach up, it said what? The Lord is great and very marvelous is his power, man. All right. It says marvelous things without number. You see? Who giveth rain upon the earth and sendeth waters upon the fields. They set up on high those that be low, that those which mourn may be exalted to safety. You see? And we're mourning, the elect, man. Lord willing, we be at that number. We're mourning. We're going to be exalted, meaning brought up high onto safety in those chariots, man. All right. Because ultimately, Esau can't exalt the low that have been beat down and oppressed. Nah, man. Esau is only a tool by the Most High, man. A sword unto our nation, man. All right. But it says, let's see if we got a little bit more. Verse 12, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. And Esau has an enterprise that he's devised on the planet Earth. All right. Pertaining to Revelation 13 and 16, the charagma that he wants to bring out and pour out by his spirit, man, his left-hand spirit. All right, just how the Lord pours out the spirit of wisdom, Esau wants to be all-knowing, man, pour out his left-handed wisdom so that the earth has to abide by it. All right, but this town, like that old saying goes, this town ain't big enough for both of us, man. Esau, we worship the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, whose ways are unsearchable, man. All right, and unmeasurable. All right, but it says, Romans chapter 11, verse 33, oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, how unsearchable are his judgments and his ways past finding out. You see? So the ways of the Most High past finding out. We're literally begging and asking the Most High for mercy to keep us in that realm of wisdom, man, so we can stay in the shadow of the Most High, man. We could abide in that shadow. All right? Get it real quick. It's Psalms 91:1. It says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And that's this truth, man. That's the shadow of the Almighty, man. That's the secret place, because that's where these parables are. That's where these dark sayings are. That's what wisdom is. All right. That's where the ways of the Most High are. It says, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. All right. Now, refuge and fortress are used for times of danger or safety. All right, they're safe havens, man. So that's what this truth is. It's a safe haven. All right, it's a fortress, a fort for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to keep us safe from these times ahead. But it says, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noise and pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wing shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. You see? So this is a different type of bird. That's that wisdom, man. All right. It said under his feathers. Okay. So ultimately, the Most High has his wings. All right. That's not likened unto Esau's wings, which basically are left-handed wickedness, man. Democrats, Republicans, politics, government, religion, military, man. Nah, man. Most High has ways that are unsearchable and not comprehended by this fleshly body, man. But it's given unto the elect. All right, that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that breath of life, that we can wake up and perform miracles just like Yahweh Shai did, man. All right, get it real quick. Apostle Paul, it says 2 Corinthians 12, I'm gonna start at 1. It says, it is not expedient for me to doubtless to glory. It says, I will come to visions and revelations of the Lord. I knew a man in Yahweh Shai above 14 years ago, whether in the body I cannot tell, or whether out of the body I cannot tell. The Most High knoweth, such as one caught up to the third heaven. Now, the third heaven is the spirit realm, all right? You have the first heaven here on earth, the second heaven, which is space, the third heaven, which is the spirit realm. You have the first dimension, all right, which is underwater, seas, all right? You have the second dimension, which is earth. You have the third dimension, which is space. You have the fourth dimension, which is the heavens, man. All right, so he was caught up in the heavens, the spirit world. It says, and I knew such a man whether in the body or out of the body, I cannot tell. The Most High know it. How that he was caught up into paradise. You see, the heavens are paradise, man. All order, man. All right? So it's way more knowledge that's going on in the heavens, way more understanding than we know on this side. So we give glory unto the Most High that one day in hopes we can know those things, man. But it says how that he was caught up into paradise and heard unspeakable words, which is not lawful for a man to utter. Of such and one will I glory, yet of myself I will not glory, but in mine infirmities. That's right, man, because it's bigger, like that old saying is, we have bigger things ahead, man. All right? We have bigger understanding to get, man, more understanding, more knowledge and wisdom than we're going to get on this side. So we give glory to the Most High, all right? And all praises because the Most High created the heavens and the earth, and even us, man, from the beginning. But it says, all right, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, all right? Lord willing, this message is edifying. I'm going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Allah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Harakakwadash. Double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, and are worthy of their double honors. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last 6 of time. Call me Ashallah, Baba Bob.